beginning.
Stop.
Test. Oh shit.
Welcome to Misery Zone. My name's Kurt Burdick. Today I'm going to be
Oh shit.
an anatomy book
Oh
I
shit.
picked up while
How do I stop
browsing
this?
Japantown at the bookstore there called Kunakiya. And I picked up this anatomy book. And the reason I picked it up was had a lot of really good illustrations about structure and building up form. And I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit. And it's all in Japanese, I believe. And at first I had no idea who made this book. But then I realized this folds off. And then you see the name. It's RockHe Kim's anatomy drawing class. Right there. Then also, this is also the dust jacket. It's a really slick design. I don't know anything about RockHe Kim's, and I didn't know. I solely bought this for the content of the visuals of doing these structural drawings and the breakdown of them, and also showing the rendering of the characters. He has these really nice, I imagine it's a he, really nice illustrations that are really beautiful. And he has those on each chapter heading or section heading. And one of the reasons also that I got it was, let me see if I can find it. They show, it's really cool using multiple colors to show the muscles, and at some points there's a the bone structure, and then he has an outline for the form, and he's breaking up each limb with using a structural technique to draw around the form, but in a very clear and concise way that I think would be really useful for anyone doing comics. Like, that's really useful for me, like seeing the humerus and the ulna and radius inside the upper and lower arm, and then seeing the really detailed anatomy here. Now, of course, these are the names in Japanese of the anatomy of the muscles, and I can't read Japanese. I know I do a lot of comic book reading, but I have some ways to go to start reading manga correctly in the proper Japanese, and maybe that's would be a bad idea for me to do. But anyways, that said, let me see if I can find some more. I really like how he's showing the buildup of the form there, of the anatomy, like the insertion and connection of the muscle. So it looks like the beginning of the book, and there's another one of those beautiful pencil drawings. It has a lot of things that are really difficult and hard to draw, like these elements of the neck. It's really challenging. And the really cool thing about this book that I like, oh yeah, this is cool. Can you imagine a Captain America comic with a red skull, like looking like this? Like his skin's, his flesh is translucent and transparent, and you see the red of the muscles. That'd be such a cool version of the Red Skull. I don't know. Oh, hey, check this drawing out. Really cool. Yeah, these are really nice structure. I really like the basic structure that he gets in here. Like he's using these really difficult angles. These angles I have a difficult time drawing. Again, a reason why I bought this book. And later on in the book, it's not like a lot of anatomy books are, there's a ton of very, very great anatomy books. The reason I got this, and it was a little pricey, was because of the angles and the action poses and how he starts off with that really nice simplified structural drawing with the indication of the bones within the key points. I think this chapter is on the legs and running. Then he does the surface anatomy of the large muscle groups. And then he'll do the final rendering of the form with flesh and all things, hair, nails, and eyeballs. So I think that's very useful. And this is great where he rotates the angle of this. So this is the same pose, it's just at a different angle. So, and then this looking down, it's just very, very, very useful. And you also do this.
Okay. I think this is working. I destroyed with the mighty vigor the sound in this video by hitting my microphone, and my microphone's a refurbished Blue Yeti mic, so only the best for Misery Zone. Oh wait, hold on. Let me stop. Test. Stop. Is this still recording? Stop. I can't tell. I can't tell what the hell's going on anymore. It is. Okay, so I was just saying that in this video that I liked the structural drawings, and that you can see the anatomy, like the bones in the structural drawing, and it's recording now. Okay, so yeah, this is my life. Now I'm staying up late, and there's a fucking delay on the thing, so everything's off. Jesus Christ. Well, this is beautiful artwork. So look at this guy's fucking artwork, I guess. But if you look, god damn it, where's that? I want that goddamn fucking sound. Oh Jesus Christ, where the fuck is it? Oh my god, I need to turn down the fucking volume on that motherfucker. It's throwing me off. Jesus Christ. Okay. See, I tried to take off the fucking headset, and then it stopped recording. I have to have it fucking plugged in to record. God damn it. Anyways, so what I was saying, structural drawing. Look at that shit. And then you got the anatomy drawing, and then you got the final render. It's really cool. It's very useful. It shows the skeleton and the form of the well-defined structural drawing. It showed a lot of the good action poses, which is something that's pretty rare for anatomy books. And that was one of the reasons I bought this fucking bastard of a book that I decided to make a recording of late at night when I'm like half asleep, which is just how I work. Yeah, most of the stuff I was saying was actually, much better than what I'm saying now. That's Venom, that's Hulk, that's the anatomy of Hulk punching Venom with horns. The angles, the down shots and the up shots are very, very useful, especially showing the back muscles from those different angles is very, very useful. Also, like seeing the legs at different angles is very useful. Again, showing the bones and that structural drawing, super useful for cartoonists. So I definitely highly recommend this book for people who want to do, especially superhero comics. I think it'd be incredibly useful. And look, I think I mentioned something about this being a chimera, a woman with chicken legs, I think is what I was mainly talking about. And looking again at how beautiful the back muscles are, and just this artist's understanding of anatomy. Very, very impressive. And it's great to have access to a book like this. I think here I was just basically showing off his fully rendered drawings in the back. This was like his Ghost in the Shell drawing, which is very shell and more shell than ghost-like. I'm ad-libbing that. I didn't say that. It's Ghost in it's his rendered Ghost in the Shell drawing. God damn it. Sorry, I'm a little annoyed with trying to figure out how to do these fucking videos. Sorry. This guy is that is a really, really great breakdown of the structural drawing and then the rendered drawing. Stuff like that is invaluable to me. Like I learned so much from seeing stuff like that. And Hank Kim, whatever the fuck this motherfucker's name is, Hank K. Kim, I think. I just honestly found out what his name was. I didn't know who did the book until I started recording. Then I flipped open the dust jacket and saw his name. So it's new to me. Where did I put that fucking book? God damn it! All right, I already put it away. So I think it's Hank Kim. Anyways, shit, I'm a fucking moron. All right, well, look at that stuff. Isn't that good? Look at that angle. Look at that. That's anatomy. That's some more anatomy. It's a lot of anatomy. It is important to memorize the maybe not necessarily all the names, but the shapes, to visually record best you can the shapes of the muscles and the body positions. That will be very, very useful for you in any aspect of your illustration or drawing career. Look how beautiful those leg drawings are. They're really, really great. And again, seeing the insertion and connection points of the muscles. I think that's a sartorius. I can't remember. I'm not as sharp on my anatomy as I used to be. Again, this is honestly a very good book for just breaking down dynamic shapes of positions and with complex anatomy, and that is why I purchased it. Even though it's not translated, I still think there's quite a bit you can get. Like here, the way they were showing the directions of the muscles of, I think it's from the origin point to the insertion point of the muscle. I think that's what those lines indicate, but I could be wrong. It's rare, but sometimes I am incorrect. Oh, this is where I start talking about the importance of studying anatomy, and it's a good idea, if possible, to actually take a medical anatomy class as opposed to a artistic anatomy class. Both would be good, but understanding the physiology and the science behind anatomy will help you remember it better, and it'll give you a deeper understanding. And I'm showing off this anatomy book from the class I took at my local junior college, or community college. And the other cool thing with taking a medical anatomy course, if you can get in there, is that they will do dissections, like cadaver dissections, and that is a very useful thing to experience if you're interested in drawing the figure. So at my school, I didn't, the students didn't actually dissect the cadaver because, it was a community college. But it was mainly observing dissected cadavers and a teacher dissecting a cadaver. Still very, very useful. And if you don't have those opportunities, you can always get these books. And this is a handbook that came along with the course that actually has photographs of cadavers. And I do think like experiencing some of that, or like looking at that, does help you create more naturalistic forms when you're drawing from imagination. It's just another aspect that you can learn in your journey into becoming a drafts person or drawing person, a artist, whatever the colloquial term is for people who decide to draw images or paint images. Usually the colloquial term I'm called is failure. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm just a little perturbed. Oh, this is a artist anatomy book that is also very useful. And here I was talking about how I was thinking of, going through that book and matching it with the current book I just bought to brush up on some of my anatomy terms. I have gotten a little sloppy with it, and again, it's not so much that you remember the terminology. It's more important, for at least for me, to remember the shapes and the gestures, the poses of the anatomy. So it is a very, very good book. Here's some beautiful hands, and a very cool breakdown of hands that I found. Just a lot of really, really cool, useful information in this book that I think I'm planning on doing some master studies from. Here, that's me showing that it's hard to draw hands. Yeah. Good job, Kurt. I'm gonna like and subscribe, you fucker. And next time, remember to don't hit your fucking microphone, you dick. All right, that was me yelling at myself. Yeah. Well, you gotta be like water. A great man, Bruce Lee, once said. Yeah. And those are abdomens, and very, very healthy abdomens. And I did like how in this book, and it's not here, as in the earlier in the video, where he shows the pose with a male figure than a female figure, but it's the same pose. I thought that was really cool. He is a great renderer, like great artist, very, very, very talented. And I think I was recommending, because this might be a hard book for you to find, but I'm sure this artist has a ton of images online, and I'm sure you can probably find this book, at least images from this book online. And after recording this, I am also going to go through a deep dive and try to find more images from this artist to collect for my own reference files. And yeah, look how great the rendering is of the back muscles, and also at a really difficult angle like shots. Like, that's a really hard drawing to do, especially if it's done from imagination. I wonder if this artist draws a lot using models or toys. Probably not, but I don't know. It was something I was thinking about when looking at this book. All right, what was his name? Come on, Kurt. Yeah, RockHe Kim. So yeah, just look up some, do an image search of RockHe Kim's stuff, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to cry, because I don't even know if this audio is coming out. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I think I also started talking that I'm getting close to finishing Death to Power 7. I'm halfway in coloring it. Oh, I picked this book up just today, the Moto Hagio. It looks really, really cool. I haven't read it yet. Really cool design on the book, and they have a little mini poster in it. It looks a lot like Gotcha Man type artwork. I don't know if this artist is related to that or not. I have no idea, but look at the red there. It reminds me of the Bat manga. I love that era of manga that just used red in the beginning or in like key moments just to pop the pages as the intro. I think it looks really, really beautiful. I kind of want to use that, something similar to that, in a future book. Yeah, look how gorgeous that looks. It's so sick. I bet it looked fantastic. Well, maybe fantastic in the actual manga when it was in the monthly manga with different paper colors and stuff. It might have. Sometimes the printing's really fuzzy on that stuff though. So anyways, I think that's it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I still talking? I can't tell. Let me see. Oh, yeah. No, it's still recording. All right. So, I if you ever record anything, do it better than I do it. Okay. That's my parting suggestion.